Welcome guys back to our video on the channel. Today we're back some more Animal Revolt Battle Simulator, and today, as you guys can tell by the title and thumbnail, we're going to be reviewing and playtesting the Achilles unit that was added in the latest update, because obviously yesterday, which was Friday, they released the full 1.0 version of Animal Revolt, because for the last about 2-ish years, Animal Revolt has been in early access. So yeah, they finally released the full release version of the game along with 3 new units. I already did the Carcharodontosaurus unit, and by the time you're seeing this video, the Carcharodontosaurus video should already be uploaded. So if you want to go and watch that one after this one or before this one, you can go and check out that one. But either way, here's Achilles. Looks pretty good. He's got a like Roman shield, sword, helmet. Nothing really too special. But yeah, either way, you can go and see how big he is compared to a normal unit. You see, he's probably about double the size of the normal human, though. Yeah, so let's go ahead and test him again. So he's $160, which is actually kind of crazy because T-Rex is $165. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it against T-Rex. I don't see him winning us, but I don't know what abilities he really has, so this will be interesting. Okay, so he can throw his shield. Okay, so he can throw his shield, and then like when it comes back to him, if the unit is still at a distance, he'll use his sword to like deflect it back. That's kind of interesting. Still kind of getting thrown around. And also, you see each time he uses a weapon, it glows. Yeah, he died easily. It's your health bars about half health. Yeah. Okay, so not bad though. I do want to go and redo that. That way you guys can see an attack I saw and didn't mention. If we look right here, when the T-Rex burst gets close enough, right here, you can see he drops both his weapons. His right arm becomes really large, and he tries to do a punch attack. So that's interesting. So he has his ranged attack, which is a shield, which looks to do a lot of damage, I think. That's probably where the majority of his damage is going to come from. And then he has his hand, which becomes larger, and then he punches, which I would imagine does a decent chunk of damage as well. And then he has his sword and shield for pretty much anything else. Doesn't look like he has many other attacks than that, but either way. Yeah, you can see his shield does pretty good damage right there. Punch looks like it did a little bit of damage, not too much though. So let's say he's going to lose a Spinosaurus though, which is kind of a surprise since he's a $160 unit and Spinosaurus is $150. I mean, he's still alive. There he goes with his hand again, or his punch, I guess. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely not worth $160. In the last video I just did with the Carcharodontosaurus, I did say that he is that the Carcharodontosaurus was a very balanced unit for how, like, its price that it was priced at was very balanced for it, which is actually right here. Though I'm not going to show him yet in case you guys want to go and see that video first. Though, yeah, so it's kind of interesting to see. So he's worth 160. You can do him against Brachiosaurus, which he actually might win against because Brachiosaurus is so slow. He might kill it before it gets to him. Never mind. He missed shields. Because his shield does do a lot of damage, but it doesn't matter if you're missing hits. So yeah. Though it doesn't even look like he's gonna win against Brachiosaurus, which obviously is not. He's not. It's 160 versus 160, but still. He's taking a lot of damage. He's not really doing the best. Yeah, it doesn't seem like his unit's the best priced, I wouldn't say. There you go, he's dead again. Actually, interesting thing that I didn't do with the Carcharodontosaurus. 1,777. That's an interesting health number. Okay, so let's see what T-Rex has for that. 3,000. Okay, so it just does a lot more damage, maybe? 2,800. Okay, it must do a lot more damage then or something, because, I mean, it does good damage, but I don't know if it does more than a T-Rex. And T-Rex is only $5 more than it. It shouldn't be too much more powerful. Either way, though, I guess we can go and try to see if we can find some units that can actually kill. So 160. We'll do an $140 unit since this unit does not seem to be the best against units that are the same price. Okay, you can see there, its shield actually did a lot of damage, so that's pretty good. Okay, it might actually win this one. just took a unit that's $20 less for it to actually be able to kill it. Nice to see. Okay, there you go. Nice. Okay, so not too bad. Actually, you know what? Here's what we can do. The crypto, bro. So actually see, so this is a $150 unit for the modern humans, and this is the $160 unit for the agent humans. Let's see which one wins. I have a feeling Achilles will win because, well, he has a shield that does pretty good damage. Oh, unless he stops using his range attack for some reason. Okay. Okay, Achilles focusing on the ball. Took a decent amount of damage there. Oh, yep, here you go. Crypto Bro's gonna die. Yep, there you go. Oh, no, he's still alive. I actually wonder if attacking that ball does damage to him. I don't think it does. Oh, there you go. Oh, wow, he just sent his crown flying all the way over there. Yeah, that's not much of a surprise. Crypto Bro, he's more of a meme unit than a good unit. Which, hey, he was pretty good when I tested him. Okay, let's go ahead and do a swarm of units to see how he does against swarms. I have a feeling he'll do actually really good against swarms. 180 versus 160. This should be fine. I don't know why I think he'll do good against swarms. I think it's just because of the fact that he is, like, he's a human, so he has a lot of mobility. All the human units have a lot of mobility. Then again, it kind of looks like he's going to die very quickly. How much health does he have? Oh, yeah, he's going to die really quickly. Never mind. He's not good against swarms. He's missing all his attacks. Oh, he hit that one. Oh, and he's dead. Yeah, okay. Never mind about him being good against swarms. Okay, so I don't know what he's... I would recommend keeping him at range. Actually, you know what? I would honestly compare him to Gorehammer. I would say him and Gorehammer are almost the same unit. Just monkey and human. Just gonna turn my health bars back on. Except for, it looks like the Achilles has more range on him. Yeah, see? He has much more range with his shield. Okay, so I would honestly just say this is a better Gorehammer. And that at long range, Achilles is probably going to be one of the best ranged units in the entire game, honestly, in my opinion. Though when it comes to melee, I think it's probably going to be one of the worst. Because once it gets in melee range, it does like no damage. It just starts getting killed so quickly. Though at range, I think it's going to be very powerful. You see there, actually didn't do that much damage, but it did a decent amount. And now it's just going to get killed at melee range. Though it's putting up a fight, as much as it can, when fighting a Goro that's $250 versus 160. Though, I mean, yeah, this unit, I mean, it's okay. I would not recommend using it in 1v1s. I would only recommend using it against, like... So let's say we have a Goro, and it's fighting two of these guys, I guess. And this guy, so this is how I would use Achilles, like this. So Goro's fighting these units, right? Okay, he may kill these guys a bit too quickly. But then see, right? While he's fighting these units, have Achilles on the side attacking with his shield. Then again, it actually looks like Achilles only has an amount of times he can use his shield before he goes in for melee combat. I actually want to see that. So shield. And he stops using it right there. I think that's because he got too close, but what it looked like before, if I do Goro versus Goro real quick, it looks like he uses his shield only a certain amount of times and then he stops using it. So say one, only use it once there. Okay. Yeah, let's move Achilles a bit closer. That way he just immediately starts throwing. Yeah, I want to see. I think he only uses the shield a certain amount of times. One. I think that's because they got out of range. Can you guys not get out of range, please? I'd appreciate it if that didn't happen. I'll put you there. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 times, and then he goes in for melee. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 times. He uses his shield and bursts the 4, but you can see right there, that's how I would use him. Just like that. Have a unit distracting and then have him just on the side, just constantly throwing units in, attacking. That's how I would use him. So, yeah. Either way, let's go ahead and see. Honestly, I think I'm trying to think of units that throw units away, because this unit obviously is very good at range. I'm trying to think of units that take, because there's a decent amount of units in the game that take a unit and throw it, right? And if they throw him away, then he has more range. I don't think he can kill Scourge, but he actually might be able to. Or Scourge? I can't actually remember how you pronounce it. Though, I actually think he could beat Scourge. I think he could actually kill it. Which I know sounds surprising since it was once the strongest unit in the entire game. But I think he can because of his ranged attacks. Yeah, look. The Scourge throws him away and then he just goes back to using his shield, which is the most powerful attack in my opinion. Yeah, look, he just did it again. And now, look. And dead. So, okay. So, what I see from Achilles, he is bad against single target. I would not use him against single target. He's just horrible against single target. Or not single target, against swarms. Not single target, against swarms. He's horrible against swarms. Wouldn't even remotely put him in a situation where there's a swarm of units. If you can use him as a flanking unit to have a distraction, so, you know, as I showed with the Goros, if you have Scourge versus Scourge, have him come in from the side like this and attack like that while these two fight. He's attacking from the side, right? That's how I would use him, as like literally use him as a ranged unit. Don't use him as a melee unit. Use him as a ranged unit. And yeah, you can see this works pretty well. Can you see this Scourge, how badly he's losing because of Achilles? And there you go. So yeah. So I would use him as a ranged unit. You have a distraction and then send him in from the side to like attack with his shield. Single target, he's pretty good as long as the unit can't get close enough to him. I mean, yeah, I would honestly just say he's horrible at melee, but at range, he's probably one of the best units in the game, honestly. Actually, he probably is the best unit in the game. I don't think there's not that many range units in the game. Oh, well, I guess technically the dragon's a ranged unit, and I don't think he's really gonna kill this. I mean, we could see, but I don't think that's gonna happen. He's still alive after one attack from the fire breath, so I guess, but not really. And there you go. Yep. So second strongest range unit in the game, but still, yeah, I would say use him as range unit. Don't put him against swarms of units. Only put him against like single targets or maybe groups of units that are distracted by one bigger unit that has a lot of health. So yeah, overall, how I would use this unit: use him as a flanking unit, as a ranged unit to attack while and like a big battle is happening. One unit distracts and then he comes in from the side with a shield, just doing damage without being attacked himself. And yeah, that's how I would use him. That's how I would play him. His price, I would say his price isn't very balanced, but then again, his price is balanced because of the fact of how much damage he does at range. $160 for how much damage he does at range, and also the fact that he can be a Scourge, I think makes it worth $160. Is because if you have a bigger unit distracting, or an army of units distracting, and then him coming in from the side, it's very effective. So yeah, that's how I would use him. But either way, if you guys did enjoy the video, also don't forget to leave, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.